Ladies and gentlemen, this is Gold Leading Corporation, the smoke of many fires, and as they say, where there's smoke, there's always fire. This is where we have that conversation about life generally, be it social life, the environment around us, the society, and technically everything. My name is Richard, and welcome to my podcast. Absolutely, man, absolutely. How you guys doing today? And we're here yet with another episode, man. And today I wanted to talk about something that's around us, It's with us here. And these three entities, love, sex, and relationship. And I wanted to talk from a premarital view, which most of us are probably experiencing. These sorts of campus relationships and all that, And by the way, if you're not in a relationship, man, just take your phone and go slide into those DMs and find love, man. I mean, there's so much that you're missing out there. I'm currently not in a relationship, but I'm in so many DMs, man. I'm trying out my luck, man. And wherever the axe will fall, man, that's what I'm going to do, man. And so should you, man. Don't just be single and happy, man. There's nothing like that. There's nothing to enjoy about being single. So anyway, I wanted to talk about this extensively. There's love. There's usually this question out here. Is this what I call campus love? Is it genuine? Is it real? If you ask me that question, I'll say, yeah, it's real, man. Because so many people have done crazy things. Because there are those people who have even killed themselves or even killed just because of love. I mean, that's how strong it is. It's a very strong energy. People who understand, who are into astrology, there's usually this aspect of explaining things in terms of energies, I don't know, spirits, but I suck at that. But there's that side. So it's really a formidable, let me say formidable. It's something that you can't resist, man. And the best thing about being in a relationship this time, you get to learn a lot of things. It's all about lessons. That's when you learn how to be honest, how to practice integrity, how to be loyal, accountability. There's so many things with it, man. There's so many things. And even if you go through heartbreaks, disappointments, that's part of the entire showbiz. That's what it entails. And at times these things make you learn one thing or two, or sex. It's something that is rampant among people of this age group, It's something rampant. Though there are some people who are virgins and want to stay as virgins. Virginity is cool, man. Hold on to that. But for us who want to explore it or have explored it before, I have no problem about exploring sex. You can, but the most important thing is, are you protecting yourself? Are you protecting the person you're engaging with? Because there's so many things. There are STIs, there's HIV/AIDS. There's this thing about pregnancies. It has so many adverse effects. That 5 minutes can cost you your entire life, And we have had different sexual experiences. There are those who have been orgies. There are those who have participated in threesomes, foursomes, and whatever. But how safe are you, man? It's important to protect yourself. And people have crazy sexual experiences. As for me, I remember the first time I had sex, man, in campus. I don't know if I should tell you about it. Okay, I think let me just tell you about it. just to create a light moment, So the first time I brought a lady to my place in campus, hey man, it was crazy. So that day I cleaned the room, and it was packingly smart, man. So I put everything in order. I made sure nothing looked sort of suspicious. Everything was neat, huh? So we met over, and that anxiety and happiness was coursing through my veins, man. I was both nervous and happy. I had that clash of feelings. You just know when it's going to happen, and I was like, hey, today I'm going to bomoa someone. Hey man, my blood was hot as fuck. So fast forward to when I got to bed with this girl. And she came into the bed with all her clothes, and I was like, hey, kwani utalala na nguo? And she was like, hey, okay, I'll remove them later. I didn't mind, but at the same time my mind was racing, and 30 minutes later I was like, hey, is it real? Like, does she mean to sleep with her clothes on? Because I started thinking that my chances of getting laid are going to disappear. So I told her to remove her clothes, but this time I was a bit serious, but she only removed her sweater, and she went on back to her default position. But as for me, man, I was completely naked, man, with a boner, and I tried touching the sacred body parts, but she would brush off my hands, and eventually she jumped up furiously and was like, tutakosana, and hey man, and she gave me that mad look, and hey manze, kajua hapa sipewi leo natoka zero bana. So I apologized profusely, and there's a way you send your apologies to show that you're disappointed. And I was really sulking, and I wanted to send her away, but ilikuwa usiku sana. It was already past midnight, so I just slept facing the other side. But long after sleep had already caught up with me, I felt her pushing me with her ass, and I was like, hey. Okay, she threw her foot onto my waist and called me completely. I was like, what, man? What? I was surprised. I came to my senses, man. This is going to happen tonight. And my reflexes don't lie, man. I'm usually very impulsive, man. I also threw my hands through essential body parts, and she complied. I kind of completely switched from the ego into the id state of mind, and I can't even recall the rest of the happening. But there's one important thing I noted. One, I kept on wondering, why did she have to behave like that? Because she wasn't even half a virgin. Yeah, she wasn't a virgin, man, but because I spent many hours trying to ask for that by the way, I never called her again, and there's a time she came looking for me, and she was like, okay, now that you've gotten what you wanted, you don't want to talk to me anymore. And I was like, hey, man, that's it. We all have those crazy experiences with us, and at times you have a story to tell. But that's it, man. So concerning all these three entities, I mean, if you're a person who wants to engage in those, I think it's time, man. It's time. Don't be too conservative about things. But one important thing is, make sure when you're participating in them, make sure they don't drain you, they don't push you into a state of depression. I mean, just practice everything at a safe distance. Even in these relationships, there's so many relationships that are toxic. People are beaten in relationships. It's just a relationship. And they get assaulted, and they still hold on to those people. I mean, it's important to know when to walk away and when to retain. it's not like you have to be tied over there forever, you know. There's room for change and there's room for improvement. If you're in with someone, you know, it's about helping each other grow. Make sure you have a relationship with a purpose. It should not just be about banging all day, all night. I think it should be somewhere where you enjoy each other's presence, you do things together, you plan, and even it's better if you engage yourself in a relationship that can actually lead into marriage. Maybe after you graduate, you link up and get married. And it should not be tied, you know. Have a flexible mind. Don't be like a misuse date classmate. Man, date those classmates. Hakuna haja ukuwe na classmate mhota hapo alafu you start at a country, man. You pita na yeye bwana. Kesi baadaye. And man, keep on trying your luck, even if you're single and you've been looking for love for a long time. You know, when we were in high school, those old boys would come and tell us, hey man, there are so many girls in campus that utakuwa ukifika huko, they just come to you. And we were met by utter shock because that was not the case. We found out that you have to look for those partners yourself. So man, try looking for love. If you get rejected, you know, rejection can mean two things. It's either prove yourself more or try again, or it can also mean, man, it's real. Mtu akikukataa anaweza maanisha hakutaki. You know, if someone refuses you and is implying that you have to try a little more, you know, you'll always know. But if someone says no, accept. If it's a no, a no to mean a no, accept it and move on. There are so many people outside here. There are so many people who fantasize about you actually. So if you get rejected, don't go into your status and start throwing sad messages. I don't know. Oh, man. You live to try for another day, huh? Anyway, I think I've talked enough. I just wanted to keep this thing as brief as possible. And remember, man, get out of your comfort zone. Go and find love, man. There's nothing you're doing there single. But if you think being single it's something safe for you, if you think abstinence is something that works for you, it's okay, man. It's okay. You just important in your life, you know. At the end, we all have goals. We all have that thing we want to achieve. Yeah, I think I've talked enough, man. See you next time. Have a great moment with you.